and good morning.
Good morning.
I am Rabbi Isidore Chemovitz of the Bronx Home for Aged Hebrews.
I wrote end of the 90s 2 operas, and the next commission for a new opera from the Théâtre du Châtelet in Paris gave me free hand to choose something what I like. And that time, this is beginning of 2000, it's the beginning of the century, the piece Angels in America was very well known. The very many times played everywhere in Europe. And this was my first proposal. And in this moment, I asked if I could have some contact with a writer, with Tony Kushner. Tony Kushner arrived from New York to Paris, and we met with my wife and Tony Kushner at the beginning of the 2000, and there was a very nice meeting. He was very simple and very, very nice, very polite. And my first idea was to ask him how could we manage for an opera these very long piece. The piece in original form, the theater form, is more than 7 hours. And you know, for an opera from 2 hours duration, we can use perhaps 10% from the original text, and that was really very difficult to make a choice from this original text. But I asked my wife, she speaks English, and she can make wonderful librettos, if she's ready to work on this work. We spoke many times about the possibilities, what she could take from the original Kushner text and what which is good for music or not.
One wants to move through life with elegance and grace, blossoming infrequently, but with exquisite taste and perfect timing, like a rare bloom, a zebra orchid.
Why I like this story from Kushner is the irreality. Prior, who has AIDS, he's sick and very close to die, and he decided not to die. Also he find a method, he find an idea to give for himself a function as prophet to save the earth and save for everybody in the earth, for the sick people, for the children. He invented the figure of the angel who can help him. And this angel is not existing. It's just in his idea. And this is for the music is wonderful, because everything what is not existing, just abstract, this is the best basis for music. The first work was for me to decide about the style. The style of this music, because it's written by an American writer, and the time of 2000, I was more interested for the American musicals, musical style. I decided to write my music, but a little bit in the direction to this American sound, and I visited with my wife many musical production in New York, 6, 7 different, just to have an impression from New York when the story is happened. and to look these famous angel in the Central Park. There's a very important part in Tony Kushner's text. I think this is the message of my opera. I've lived through such terrible times, and there are people who live through much worse, but you see them living anyway. When they are more spirit than body, more sauce than skin, when flies lay eggs in the corners of the eyes of their children, they live. If I can't find hope anywhere, that's it. That's the best I can do. I want more life.
More life, more